Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll start with the option. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Jackson from the shotgun. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Jackson will throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Quick throw complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his 2nd. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On second down, Jackson. Flush to his right. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. This time, Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 20 carries, 108 for the yardage, and the score, too.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Ravens at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion left, Flowers. Now Jackson on second down. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Flowers. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he fires one incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 6 now. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it. Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first. And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing. In motion left, Flowers. Now Jackson on first down, rolling to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Flowers. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we're at half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Play action. It's Jackson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. In motion left is Hopkins. A 1st down carry for Henry. Escapes the defender. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Marcus Jones picks it, and the pick. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now it's Jackson, rolling to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Henry up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
New England on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, his second. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. They'll get this underneath to Stevenson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll throw with May. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike, his 2nd sack of the night.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They're going on 4th down. May. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance.